Hi everyone, it's here, day 5, and I have a huge confession to make. I cheated today. So we left town this morning to go ski at our local ski hill because they got like 35 inches of snow. Skiing is one of my favorite things to do with my family. We just really enjoy doing it together. And I left my box at home. I left my 5-day kit sitting on my kitchen counter. So I tried when we were almost to the ski hill, which was probably about 8:30 in the morning, I tried to have a little baggie of cashews. And then my husband was like, Amber, the skiing is gonna be so good today. We pulled the boys from school. I really think you should eat. I do not think this will be an enjoyable experience for you. And he knows how much I love to ski fresh snow. So I gave in, and when we got to the hill at about 9, I had an apple, and then I packed a bag of mixed nuts into my pocket. And I definitely needed that even like 45 minutes to an hour into skiing. So I'm so sorry that I let you down, but I actually am thinking through how I was gonna have this conversation. I'm like, you know what? I actually think it's a really good reminder to all of us to never let our biohacking attempts or our weight loss attempts, it's okay if our health goals get derailed a little, doing things that we love with people we love in places that we love. I'm a big fan of 90% of my life, I eat really clean, I try and make really good decisions, and 10% of my life, I just decide to enjoy. I love chips and guac, I love peanut butter, I love a good skinny spicy margarita for those of you that know me well. And so I think this is just a really good moment to reflect on the really important things in life and finding joy in things that you love to do. I wanted to spend a few moments just talking about like what I learned from the week. I still felt awesome this morning. I had a great night's sleep. I woke up feeling really good. I think even my husband was like, I can tell in your face that you've lost a few, maybe a few pounds, or just for me, it feels like 3 or 4 pounds of inflammation is gone, which is such a beautiful thing. Gut health feels really, really good. My gut feels very clean. I just feel like I don't have a lot of digestive issues, but any of the little bit of bloat I was having from some of the inflammatory foods that I consumed over the holidays, that's completely gone. I use this regimen. I have recommended it quite a bit for some of my insulin resistant patients, my patients starting a metabolic weight loss program. And I'm so glad that I've been recommending that now that I've walked through this, because I realize how good of a metabolic jumpstart that it is. I've talked about all the other benefits that we see with Prolon. This is definitely something that I will be doing once a year, maybe more, just to help my body metabolically reset and help to lower inflammation. Again, my takeaways were, should not try and exercise. I need to do really calming restorative movement like walking and yoga. That was definitely a really important takeaway for me. And if I had to do it all over again, I would choose to do it at a different part of my cycle. So as women, we need to remember that our high estrogen states, right? So those would be days 1 when we start our cycle, usually the first 10 to 14 days when we're high in estrogen. Those are our really good recovery, high antioxidant. Estrogen is a very potent antioxidant. So if I had to do it all over again, I would time it with my cycle a little bit better to make sure I'm in that recovery state. That's when we want to do hard things. So do more challenging things, more challenging workouts, challenging presentations we have to give, challenging thought processes. So I would have timed that a little bit better. I also did, in addition to what I've done the last 5 days, every single day I've done a cold plunge. So I submersed myself in a really cold body of water outside for 2 to 3 minutes. It's kind of something I wanted to implement again as like, I do hard things, and this is another hard thing that I'm doing. A lot of really good, again, metabolic brown fat benefits there, really good for your immune system. It helps to recycle white blood cells in your body that can help fight infections. So that was the only thing I haven't mentioned that I also added into my week. Again, as a reminder, don't ever let any restrictive diets, restrictive exercise program, restrictive supplement protocols get in the way of doing things you love. Modification is key. And I think if we can all remember that, we will find a lot of joy in our health journeys. So thank you for following me these last 5 days. I'm just so thankful for everyone that loves functional medicine and follows Functional Medicine of Idaho, and just thankful to be here helping everybody in their journeys. Have a great weekend.